Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Learn Together. I have an exciting topic for us to talk about today. I want to talk about how to improve your English or pronunciation. So please stay tuned and we're going to learn about these improvements skills together, okay? So come on, let's go everyone. Have you ever wondered, what can I do to better my English pronunciations? What I always tell people is practice, 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 practice. It takes practice. If you want to be good at something, you always want to have dedication and commitment and practice. When you practice, it will become a skill that only belongs to you, and it will become a permanent skill that you acquire. Nobody but you. It is your dedication if you want to be better at something. So remember, practice, practice, practice. If you want to improve your English, the first thing I find very useful and helpful is to watch an English movie or listen to an English audiobook. You can turn on the caption when watching a movie because it spells out for you. This idea also helps you see the word and understand it even if you hear and do not know the word. Well, if you listen to audiobooks, you might not see the captions, but you can always write it down. This can happen especially if you never heard or seen a word before, and when a word comes up and you do not know it, I suggest you write it down and look up the word online or look in a dictionary book. I strongly recommend that you try using the website dictionary.com because this website has an audio option to help with pronouncing the word correctly. There's an icon. All you have to do is just click on it and then it will says the word for you. And I recommend when it says the word to you, you want to say it back. Repeat the word. If you want to repeat it a couple times, I recommend that because you can hear yourself when you say it out loud, and you can also hear the automated recorded word in the on that website, and you can repeat it. I'm sure when you do this repetitive, you'll be able to catch the word, and who knows, you'll be able to say or pronounce the word correctly. So I recommend you to do that one, and that is one of the many ways to improve your English. Friends, I know that English is not your native language. So when you speak the language, you can be a little nervous, and that is okay. I can find myself in a very similar situation too when I speak other languages other than my native tongue. My suggestion for you when speaking English is not to rush yourself. Rushing can make you feel nervous and affect your accuracy abilities. It can even cause you to make mistakes in pronunciation. Taking it slow will give you the opportunity to think before you speak. It is okay to have a slow conversation, especially if you're talking to someone who is more fluent in English. As long as you are speaking English confidently, because that's what I want you to have. I want you to have confidence. When you have confidence, you are on the right track to becoming a better English speaker. So take it slow and stay calm. Don't be afraid that you might get it wrong. Everyone makes mistakes. Even when you're a native English speaker, sometimes you still make mistakes too. So be calm and be confident. Have you ever have a conversation with a friend or a group of friends and you feel like you do make eye contact because making eye contact means you respect them, you're paying attention to them. But do you really? When it comes to learning English, any of you guys ever look at a native English speaker and you look at it straight in the mouth? You do make eye contact too, but you look at them on their mouth and thinking to yourself, is that how you pronounce the word? By your muscle movement of your mouth? Well, you know what? Personally, I like you to pay very close attention to the mouth movement and listen, because English is as easy as your own native tongue language. But it is new to you, and as you already noticed, the mouth movement is different too. Now you must focus on the mouth, or your mouth, the way how you pronounce it, or someone's mouth, how they pronounce it. Pronunciation is becoming a skill you must acquire. In order for you to pronounce English words fluently, this also depends on how well you can control your mouth movements. So when you are learning new sounds, you are actually teaching your brain and your mouth new movements. As I have said, this takes practice. Therefore, the more practice you dedicate it to, the more movements you'll see that you have improved from speaking. Do not forget that our brain and mouth are tools for our improvement. So use your tools. And how do you improve your tools? By using it daily, by practicing it. So we have the tool already. We just have to train our tool. Okay? And I assure you, you will become a better pronunciator or a better speaker in English. Tongue twisters are an effortlessly way to challenge anyone with pronunciation. I recommended this because it is fun and it also helps improve your English speaking skill. You guys should try this because you will have fun. I've done this before and it's really fun. These tongue twisters can be found on the internet. I always enjoy them. There are many of them to practice with. Some of the ones that I really like are Betty Butter. She sells seashell at the seashore, Peter Piper, and more. There are many of them for you to practice with, and you can find them online. All you must do is just Google it. These tongue twisters will help you improve your English pronunciation because it kind of repeats and it's kind of twists some of the words just by changing the vowels. And if you practice these and in a fast mode, then your English will improve too. So you should try it. It's really fun, and I recommend you to try it now and have fun with it. So don't be afraid that you might get it wrong, because we learn from our mistakes, and that's how we improved. Have you ever talked to yourself? I mean, literally just talk to yourself. And because you wanted to rehearse something, maybe you have a test that day, maybe you have a public speaking speech that day, and you kind of like practice to yourself because you're going to have to be on stage, or you're going to have to present something. Well, you know what? Speaking English, improving your skill in English require those dedication of yours. You can speak more to yourself, and you can also practice with others if you must in order to speak English fluently. In order to master a skill, you must dedicate your time and effort. And for this, when you're, for example, when you're a baby and you wanted to walk, no matter how many times you fell, you did not give up. And This goes the same for learning English. It's about practicing without giving up, no matter how many times you mispronounce a word or misuse the word. It takes practice, and you must make time mainly for practicing what you want to improve. For this reason, you must make it a routine. Practice English or speaking English even if you're taking a shower, sitting on the toilet, taking a walk to the park, riding the bus to work, or whenever you have time. If you have a native English speaker friend, ask him or her if you can practice with them. I'm sure you guys spend time hanging out most of the time, or have like a 30 minutes to an hour lunch, lunch together. When practicing with your friends, ask them to point out your mistakes and how to improve them. Spending 15 minutes of your time practicing English is going to help improve your skill a lot. So don't be shy practicing in public, going to the, like I said, going to public place. So don't be shy. One of the many ways to help you hear yourself in English pronunciation is to hear your own voice. And that is to record yourself if you have the tool. You don't have to buy expensive devices. Your phone can do the job for you. This is a very important idea. Why? Because this is a way for you to better your English pronunciation. I recommend you to do this regularly. I'm sure you will notice the difference if you keep this up. You may not like how you sound, but it is the way how others hear you. You get to hear yourself of how someone else hear you when you speak. So don't be shy, and don't let this hold you back from becoming a better English speaker. There are so many books, articles, and poems available to you. You can check out your local public library. Try reading a paragraph or two, or even a chapter from a book. Record it while you read. After you finished recording, listen to it and see it if you mispronounce any words. You will notice some mistakes, but that's okay, because if we were to be perfect at everything, wouldn't that be too boring? So it's okay. We're born to learn. So make everything fun and entertaining. Did you know that it is very important to read English every day? If you can, make that a routine. Soon you will notice that your English fluency has improved, as well as your pronunciation. As I said, your mouth is a tool. The more you use, the more improvements you will make and see. Read out loud every day can really impede your ability to learn. Reading daily will strengthen your speech, and this is because you've trained your mouth muscles to do so. When your mouth receives the right and adequate training, your practice will become permanent. So speak, speak, speak. Practice speaking, because practice makes permanent. Now that we learned the many ways to help us improve our English pronunciation, you should have a clear path of where you're heading on your English route. But please remember that in order to improve your English pronunciation, it requires effort, patience, and physical skill. So you need to focus well on your patience, and you will get there. Your skills will improve over time. So practice. In no time, you'll realize that you sound just like any other English speaker. Well, now that you know all the skill, get on your way. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe for more. Good luck to your English learning. Bye. See you next time.